In this video, I'm going to continue summarizing the quest lore in Howling Fjord. So if you've been skipping reading the quests in Northern, then this will get you caught up on everything that you missed out on. Having said that, let's jump in and find out what's going on in World of Warcraft. Last time we left off speaking with Taruk, and helped him out by collecting some unpaid debts. Now, it's time to continue your journey. Starting off, you run up and speak with Elena. And the whole reason why she has a Blood Elf mask on is because she says that that's the only way that Harry will talk to her. Let's be honest, that guy he's pretty sick in the head. Anyways, she says to enjoy your ride on the bomber. And you head out to the Forsaken ship that sunk Harry's ship and stole the ancient armor. Once you arrive, you find that everyone is dead. I mean, they were dead before, but now they're dead again, you know, because you can kill Forsaken. And anyways, so you run into the ship, grab the armor, and head back to the bomber. Once you return to Scalawag Point, you make your way to the area where the bears are at. One, because the pirate boss wants them dead, and two, for the musk that Handsome Terry wants to sell. Once you're done killing all the bears and everything, then you head out to collect the rest of the 4 artifacts that were stolen. Which first leads you to the Staff of Storm's Fury, which is located on board of an abandoned ship. Once you get there, you avoid fighting with Abdul, because if you do so, you're definitely gonna die. But if you don't fight him and you make your way downstairs, you find the Staff of Storm's Fury. Once you have that, you leave and go get the Frozen Heart from the cave. Upon arriving and entering, you engage in combat with Mad Jonas Sterling, who for some reason jumps down below and his big pet polar bear eats him. So you jump down, take out the bear, and then you go get the heart, which is located in the back. Then you leave the cave, collect the blubber from Big Roy, which is really close by, then head out to obtain the last of the 4 artifacts. When you arrive at the ghost ship, you speak with Captain Ellis, who says that the shield was taken by something named Sorloth. And if you'd like to have it, then help him and his crew take down this big rock giant. And he says you can go ahead and keep the shield, but they want to keep any treasure that's left over. The problem is, the gunners have started a mutiny, and you need to go down below to get 5 barrels of blast powder. So you head down there and take out the bad pirates and gather the powder that you need. Then you head back upstairs and speak with Captain Ellis again. Now it's time to take out Sorloth. So you mount the gun near to the front of the ship and blast Sorloth as you pass by. Once he goes down, you disembark and loot him for the shield along with the other treasure. Then you head back on ship and speak with the captain one more time. As promised, you get to keep the shield, and he hopes that it doesn't curse you like it did to him and his crew. Now it's time to return the 4 artifacts to Orphis. So you make your way back to where it all started, and run up to Orphis when you get there. Now that these 4 artifacts are in your possession, Orphis wants you to return them to their proper resting place at Shield Hill, so that his people's hunting grounds will no longer be haunted. Now you leave his presence and make your way back to Shield Hill. Once you get there, you begin to place the items back in their graves. When returning the shield, Fengrir the Disgrace says that it's too late and that the Cavaldir have returned. Isildur threatens you as well when giving his frozen heart back to him. Rodin tries to scare you once he gets his lightning rod back. And Wyndon says that everyone has awoken and that your efforts are wasted. So it looks like all of the work you did really isn't going to help anyone out like you thought it would. Before we continue, I just want to mention that if you're really enjoying this content, then make sure to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon and give it a thumbs up because it really does help out a lot. Also, if you're looking to get deeper in this community, I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday right here on YouTube, usually during the daytime. It's a fun time because not only do I play World of Warcraft, but I gather all this footage to make these videos for everyone to enjoy. And I'm also working on the Lore Master achievement, which is going to take a really long time. And lastly, if you really want to support the channel, then consider signing up for the membership. That way you can join the Order of Lore Masters, and you get your very own grimoire, which will level up as long as you stay within the membership. If you have any questions, then go ahead and check out the links down below, and don't forget to check out the social media, specifically the Discord channel. Okay, let's get back to the video. From here, you leave Shield Hill, and return to Orphis to report on what happened. After telling him everything that went on when returning the artifacts, he gets really afraid for the safety of his people, and wants you to report your findings to Elder Atuik back at Kamagua. So now you jump on the lift and enter the village speaking with the Elder. He says that they need to warn the people of the impending doom that is to come, and hopes that he's not too late. With that quest turned in, you complete the 4th chapter in the storyline. But let's press on just a little bit further. You also turn in the quest for gathering the meat for the displaced people that were coming into town. And the Elder thanks you for that, but now he needs you to collect something else. Since war is now upon the WOTLK people, they need to make new weapons. So he mentions something about Isliruk, which is the spirit of war, and how it's depicted as a silver eagle to his people. Well, the Frostwing Chimera make their home in the snowy parts of this island. So he wants you to head up there and gather the horns from them because of how sharp they are. And in doing so, they'll make spears out of them, keeping the connection of war and eagles together. But before we get too deep in this business, let's head back to Scalawag Point and turn in the quests over there. When you arrive, you speak with Handsome Terry, and hand him the bear musk that you gathered. He's thrilled and says that it's such a good opportunity not to pass up. Terry then tells you that their second in command, named Annie Bond, has been acting a bit paranoid lately, and it seems that there's some kind of infiltrator within their ranks. So he wants you to talk to Zegen, who's a witch doctor, and see if he can find out who the rat is within this organization using his skills in divination. Before speaking with him, you run back up to Scuttle on the ship, and hand her the blubber from Big Roy. She tells you to put it down on the deck while she casts a spell to make soap and have the deck swabbed. Now that that's done, you head back to speak with Zegen, the witch doctor. And basically, you have no clue what he's saying to you. So you run back to Handsome Terry, who somehow is able to understand everything that this guy says, and he's able to translate everything back to you so that you can make sense of what's going on. From what Terry is saying, Zegen wants a knife and a frog. Why? Who knows? But Silver Moon Harry might have that knife for sale, and you can grab a frog from around the area. There's plenty of them. So you buy the knife from Harry, grab a random frog, and then turn them into Zegen, which he uses the frog for some kind of spell to find out who the rat is. And apparently it's someone that goes by the name of Crowleg Dan, who can be found on one of the ships here at Scalawag Point. So you need to go confront him. And once you get to the ship, you run up to Crowleg Dan and tell him that the frog says that he's a traitor. So yeah, he admits that he joined the South Sea crew and he threatens you, which a fight breaks out and you have no choice but to kill him. Now you report back to Handsome Terry. He says that that's really sad that he had to die because Dan was a pretty good friend to him, but if he was working for the South Sea Pirates, then he kind of really had it coming all along. So Terry tells you that you've done an amazing job here at Scalawag Point, and now their second in command, Annie Bond, she really wants to meet you. So you head over to where she's at, and when you speak to her, she says that she knows why you're here, and that's to kill their leader, which is Jonah Sterling. Now Annie wants to offer her help because she says that Jonah's leadership has been kind of messing up with their operations. So she tells you that his hideout is to a cave to the west of here, and says that if you bring back his spyglass, then that'll be enough proof saying that he's dead. And as first action of being the new leader, Annie says that if you do this, she'll stop attacking your allies. Those being the Horde and Alliance fleet and the Tuskar. So you head back to the cave where you were before, and now you fight Jonah for his spyglass. I guess you were supposed to get that from him as well as the Frozen Heart at the same time, but maybe we did this out of order. Although it makes sense now when he says you can't have my spyglass and jumps off the edge. But now we know why we have to kill the polar bear, because the spyglass is inside of him. Once that's done though, you leave the cave and report back to Annie Boone, or Bond. It's B-O-N-N. I'm pretty sure it's Bond. I've probably been saying it wrong this entire time. And she says that Jonah's days are over, and she holds true to her word about stopping all attacks on your allies. With this quest turned in, you complete yet another chapter in the Howling Fjord questline. Okay, I thought the artifact quests were really cool. It felt like a really good, clean adventure. Even though the outcome wasn't all that great, it was still a lot of fun. We've only got 5 chapters left in Howling Fjord, and then after that, we're moving on to Borean Tundra on the Alliance side. But before I go, I want to give a big shout out to the Order of Lore Masters who support this channel. It really means a lot, and every contribution that you guys give improves the quality of this channel and every episode and all the content that we're making. Again, if you'd like to join the membership, then go ahead and check out the link down below. And with that, I'll see you next week when we find out what's going on in the Tales of Azeroth.